welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra at Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, I bring you another news and update coming from Biafran Prime Minister's page. The European Union, the European Parliament has declared our petition seeking their intervention to end the expelled amalgamation of Nigeria and to support the disintegration of Nigeria as a solution to armed conflict as not admissible. Okay. All right. So before we continue with this very news, dear friends, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to know you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. So dear friends, today being 17th September 2023, I bring you this very news. Like we all know, we don't really need them. Whether the European Parliament agrees or not, Biafra must emerge as a sovereign nation. There is nothing they can do about it. After all, it's not today that we have been calling for them to come and look into what is going on in Biafra and all, look into the plight of Biafrans and what we're passing through in that zoo, the reason we want to exit. And they keep pretending not to know what is going on. Now we are going to do the needful. And don't also forget that Hamadike said, an European Parliament member told him that until he start doing something, nobody will help him. Until he start doing something. If he's not doing anything, if you like, let him cry from now till the kingdom come. Nobody is going to answer him. That he needs to start doing something. And I really believe that time has come for us to do something. We can't continue crying for help. We can't continue crying for international communities' help because they're not going to help. As long as they are benefiting, they are mining and stealing our natural resources, taking it to their own land. They can't. They don't want you to be free in the first place. They don't want Africans to be free. They just want Africans to remain in darkness, to remain backward, to always run to them for help. They want Africans to be kneeling down and begging them all the time. Whereas we own everything they are enjoying. Everything they claim they have, it's from from Africa, especially Britain. They will keep lobbying international communities not to support Biafra, not to support the exit of Biafra from the zoo. Very soon, as France is running up and down, kiti kiti kata kata, that is how they will run very soon. That time will tell them. We keeping quiet for 109 years doesn't mean we don't know that we deserve to be free. The amalgamation has expired and they still don't want to let go. So we are going straight to this very news before we continue the analysis, and I will read some comments. So the European Parliament, Biafran Prime Minister posted, he said, breaking, the European Parliament has declared our petition seeking their intervention to end the expired amalgamation of Nigeria and to support the disintegration of Nigeria as a solution to armed conflict. Armed conflict as not admissible. Okay. However, while I was filing this petition, I was fully aware that it was not admissible at the European Parliament, but it was filed as a way to create awareness within the European Parliament. That goal has been achieved. Done and dusted. The armed struggle for Biafra independence has entered Wotowoto Proma's phase. We move. Let me see those that will come out and say, why are you people carrying arms? I thought you people are fighting for freedom. Did you hear it? Did you hear what they said? We are calling on them to come and look into what is going on. The amalgamation of that zoo has expired. And to support the disintegration of Nigeria as a solution of they said the disintegration of Nigeria as a solution to armed conflict as not admissible. I don't really get. Really? Okay. However, we are going to do the needful. Like Biafran Prime Minister said, the armed struggle for Biafra independence has entered Wotowoto Promas. You people are playing with the Biafran Prime Minister. Commander no Messi. Una baila. Una baila one chance. We no baranke one chance. Before una baile. But this time, una people na one chance. Una who's return or back. For those of you that start asking, oh, why are you people flaunting? We are going to do the needful. This is not the first time, this is not the second time they have said it. We are going to do something. Because if we're not doing anything, they will not know how serious we are. So we are going to start doing something, and they're going to feel it. Now, Biafran Prime Minister, I'm sure he's going to give Biafran Liberation Army order to carry out Wotowoto promise so that the world will know that we are not playing. This armed conflict is going to enter another phase, another Wotowoto promise phase. Actually, we're behind no. That is what they will be thinking. Oh, these people really want to remove food from our mouth. Let them come for peace talk. We don't really need them. We don't need them. Wotowoto to the enemies of Biafra restoration. We don't really need them because they are not going to serve our interests. They are not going to support what we want. As long as they are benefiting from the corrupt zoo, they will not support Biafra exit from that zoo. No, Britain will keep lobbying them. Oh, don't forget that the oil is coming from their land. Oh, don't forget that everything we are giving you is coming from their land. Oh, don't forget that what we are sharing with you people is coming from their land. If they exit Nigeria now, we don't have access to those things because we have really dealt with them. They will never allow us access to those things. You think they don't know that they have really dealt with us? You think Britain don't really know that they have dealt with Biafrans? Do you know how many millions of Biafrans they have killed? Do you know how many innocent souls of Biafrans they have wasted to continue keeping that contraption one? Now we have endured for complete a century and almost a decade now. They still don't want to let go. And in the amalgamation, it stated that after 100 years, because they thought that we will not have patience till 100 years, we endured for 100 years. Now 100 years has passed. The amalgamation expired in 2014. They still don't want to let go. What year are we now? Are we now? 2023. Toppled with how many years? 9 years. Still, they don't want to let go. Well, whether they like it or not, Biafra restoration is Biafra freedom is sacrosanct. There is nothing they can do about it. Absolutely nothing. As they said that the European Parliament has declared our petition seeking their intervention to end the expired amalgamation of Nigeria and to support the disintegration of Nigeria as a solution to armed conflict. As not admissible. Okay, and however, while I was filing this petition, I was fully aware that it was not admissible at the European Parliament, but it was filed as a way to create awareness within the European Parliament. The goal has been achieved. Okay, you see why we're doing what we're doing? You see what we're bringing to your attention, bringing all that is happening in Biafra land, how Fulani unrepentant Boko Harams coming into Biafra land, bombarding our people, both on air and on ground. You see what we're doing, what you're doing, creating awareness. For them not to say, oh, we are not aware. We are creating this awareness and we will not stop. We'll keep bringing these things happening to their notice so that they will not deny it tomorrow. We are going to do the needful by ourselves. Great job, Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. The reason for their conclusion of not admissible borders on their last sentence, which says matters seemingly not coming within the union's field of activity. This peaceful approach, which you and Biafrans has explored, is very noble, very, very noble. Okay, on the record, and will vindicate Biafrans. It will. The task to liberate our people lies on our hands. We will not allow reintegrated and rehabilitated terrorists and their Nigeria counterpart to kill and maim our citizens while we watch. Thanks to European Parliament for being aware our liberation is in our hands and our resources belongs to us. That is it. The colonials, vandals cannot support the end of the exploitation camp that fits their existence. No, they can't. The liberation of Biafra is indeed in our hands, and we will not rest until the task is accomplished. The restoration of Biafra's sovereignty is our goal, and no going back. Well said. Also, UN made it clear in their charter that self-determination is a right granted to every group on this planet. The charter also said that after 30 years of civil war, the new country must take self-referendum to exit inhuman and abusive government. Okay? To exit inhuman and abusive government. That is what we are fighting for. We have endured more than 35 years or more than 30 years. We have endured more than 30 years. And we can't keep enduring. So if you see our gallant men, from now henceforth, I will be bold enough to tell you that we have Liberation Army in Biafra land and we have gallant ESN, Eastern Security Network, protecting our land. For those of you that will always come to our post to say, oh, you people should not make these things public. Oh, you people should be hiding these things. Oh, they will use it against you. Use what against you exactly? Didn't you hear what UN said? We are going to fight for our freedom. Because freedom is not being given. It's being taken. If you're waiting for the oppressors to give you freedom, you wait till eternity and you will still not get it. So we are going to fight for it with every single thing we have. Like Ahmadika always say, we are going to fight this very war. Even if it's one person remaining, that person will raise Biafran flag up. And Biafra will be free. They will multiply. And Biafra will stand. There is no going back. Waiting for UN, EU, US is like accepting you are dead because all of them belongs to the British, I don't even know organization, organization of sucking Biafrans and Africans' blood. They can't support your freedom because they don't want you to be free. Whether the European Parliament agrees or not, Biafra must emerge as a sovereign nation. All right? There is no going back. Rightly crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's. I can see very clear the multi-dimensional approach our PM is talking about. It will only take a king inches to be close or equal to Simon. So, Biafrans, we are going to do the needful without fear, without looking back. Without looking back. So this is a brilliant action by our excellent Mazi Simon Ekpa. Freedom is not free. Freedom is not given. Freedom is taken by fire, by force, through armed struggles and the conflict and the violence. Thank God that Biafra Republic land and the territory are locked and loaded. Our gallant men are there. Indeed, you have brought a new dimension to the awareness of this Biafra restoration project. Just as said by our leader, Mazi Simon Ekpa, you are doing a great work. And the reason they are fighting you is because they don't have what it takes to do what you're doing. Instead of them to join you, they decide to be saboteurs. They choose to be saboteurs and rebellions. But no matter how hard they fight you, no matter how hard they try to blackmail you, to push propaganda against you, they keep failing. If I thought they have what it takes, they would have started doing their own thing, their own way. Like, because Ahmadike said, do whatever you can to make sure Biafra comes. And I'm sure that the accountability they're no longer fighting because they are already down. They can no longer talk anymore. Somebody is fighting for your freedom, going around, risking his life and doing everything within his power to make sure you're free. Because you think that you are in the struggle before him, you have no right to do what he's doing. Something you know that you can't do. He is aware that this letter is not admissible, but he said he wrote the petition for them to know, to create the awareness. How many have you people wrote? How many petitions? Rather, instead of you people to write petition about Biafra, you people are writing petition against Simon Ekpa. Oh, he doesn't represent Biafra. Oh, he's not a member of IPOB. Oh, he's not this. Oh, he's not that. Shameless fools. You people kept on deceiving yourselves, disgracing yourselves up and down. Look at his achievements. He's moving forward. He told you people that he has a goal. His eyes is on the ball. And there is nothing you people can do to distract him. Have you people not seen it now? Our freedom is here, and there is nothing the enemies can do about it. All to our own good. The EU have confirmed that they are aware of what is happening between Biafra and Nigeria. As Biafrans are good to go, and take their freedom by force. As freedom is not given, it's taken, and taken by force. If you fold your hands and wait for the oppressors to give you freedom, you will die waiting. So it's better you fight for your freedom than to fold your hands and die as a slave. All right? Because that is what they want. Since our request is inadmissible, they will continue to hear from us in Wotowoto way. So when it hits them, they should remember that we pleaded for peace and they declared it inadmissible. They should watch Niger of today and get some sense. That is no longer business as usual. It's no longer business. This is the real deal and the real done and dusted. Ahead. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the PM of Biafra Bridge, you are the real deal. God will continue to lead and give you more wisdom for the restoration of Biafra to have full glory. He say, almost hail Biafra. So let me read some comments. Let me read some comments of Biafrans. We are Biafrans. Well done so far. Well done. So far at this stage, we are tired of waiting on a European Union or anybody approval to live and exist as an independent nation of Biafra. Time of writing, calling, filing, and has passed. We march onto our victory of sovereignty. Sovereignty belongs to the people. Is not negotiable. They think we are still kids. Everyone in the know knows that they are the real problem of Biafrans. We are not surprised at their reply. Umokoko, okay. God's spokesman said, just see how Simon Ekpa is carrying Biafrans along on every step he takes. God bless Mazi Simon Ekpa. God bless our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, that is how a leader is supposed to do. Somebody that knows what he's doing. Once you're doing something, you carry the people you're doing it for along. You don't keep them by the side. And after running around doing all the krukere waka, you come back and lie to them, tell them something that you know that, oh, this is what they really want to hear, and you know that thing is not true. You come and be telling them. I really pity those that think that Simon Ekpa is deceiving us. You that is being deceived cannot see that you're being deceived. It's those doing everything they can to make sure Biafra comes that you think that they are being deceived. Well, we like this kind of deceiving. At least Biafran Prime Minister is carrying us along. He's telling us what he's doing, all his movement. A few days ago, Biafra administrative office was launched. The same office, they were saying, oh, it's a scam. Oh, come and prove to us how you bought it, the owner and everything. As if they gave money to buy the house, or they are the ones that gave him money to buy the house. They need him to come and explain how he was able to. Well, we must continue. When it's Simon Ekpa, you are seeking permission from the enemy's allies. How do you want to win? Two, EU doesn't have such power to apply to that rigor. Perhaps UN and the UK, no one but only us can free ourselves from neocolonialism. And the referendum is a good idea if only the people unite. Filing of the petition is a great job, my people. Don't mind European Union. The amalgamation of Nigeria is coming to a full stop. Biafra is breaking away, period. We will continue forging forward on our liberation till the final day. Mazi Simon Ekpa, PM, and his cabinet, thank you. So that is it, dear friends. I'm going to stop here. Just know that Wotowoto Pro-Mass is going to start. Wotowoto Pro-Mass, this very struggle. Abhaila another phase, another top speed gear. Independence has the armed struggle for Biafra independence has entered Wotowoto Pro-Mass phase. We move. Biafran Prime Minister is telling Biafrans, the enemy is and the saboteurs. Are you people hearing it? Wotowoto Pro-Mass, I give face this time around. After what the EU said, gear, I would have see the gear up here, I by herself, them show no maya, and all noon, all at home now. So that is it. God bless our gallant men and bless our Prime Minister, genuine Biafrans all over the world, and our Supreme Leader, Homadike. Hello him, guide and protect him for us. Genuine Biafrans all over the world. He said, thank you all Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I really do appreciate all the support. Don't stop supporting. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell on, share as you watch, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Thank you all. Biafra is here and there is no going back.